to all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to be a yes or no answer to whatever question you would like to ask. Please remember, this is a general reading. Lots of people asking lots of questions, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings, thereby gift exchange, meaning I will do your reading for you as a gift. I ask that you respond with a monetary gift. Whatever amount you feel is appropriate will be perfect. That way my readings are affordable to everybody. If you'd like more information or to get on my schedule, please email me at terrysinspiredtarot@gmail.com, and I'll get you whatever information you need, or onto my schedule if that's what you desire. Now, looking at today's general yes or no reading, we are going to have reading number 1 with the onyx, reading number 2 with the green jade, reading number 3 with the shungite, reading number 4 with the amazonite, and reading number 5 with the topaz. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now, so I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 1 with the onyx. The properties of onyx are willpower, strength, and protection. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's start by taking a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot. Yes or no to the questions of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right. We start with the Emperor. The Emperor reminds you that you're in charge of your realm, that you need to make the decisions that lead you down the path you want to go down. You're in charge of the path you take, so make sure you remember that you're in charge of your life. Next, we have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords talks about taking some time, getting some rest, rejuvenating your body, soul, and spirit, you giving yourself some time so you can rise again in a fresh energy. And that leads us right into the Phoenix, which is about rising again. The Phoenix represents judgment here. Judgment is a second chance, kind of rising again like the Phoenix to step into a second chance at something significant. Here, I feel like it's a second chance at something that you desire on your path. Now, next we have the Five of Cups coming out. The Five of Cups talks about focusing on what you perceive yourself to have lost versus focusing on what you have to be thankful for. One of the best ways to break up that energy is gratitude. Just simply going through the things in your life that you're grateful for can help your energy to shift. You don't want to stay focused on something you perceive yourself to have lost. Instead, focus on what you have to be grateful for. And topping everything off, we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups talks about fun and social energy and spending time with friends and enjoying the different aspects of your life, which is exactly where your focus needs to be, especially if you've been focusing on whatever it is you feel like you should have had that you don't. Now, looking at this as a yes or no, this leans more towards yes. So the answer to your question is most likely yes. I feel like there are decisions that you have to make here and a shift in energy that you have to kind of step into a little bit. But the answer to your question does appear to be yes. Now, let's look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 1, please bring forward their situations. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. We start with the Ace of Coins. That is a beginning of a material nature affecting resources, normally in a positive way. The Moon, that's some fear around making some form of decision. The Six of Wands, that says you're going to be celebrating your victory, or you are celebrating victories. And the Ten of Wands, even celebrating victories, you're still experiencing some overwhelming energy. Okay, so your situations look good. Like you're victorious, you're starting something new, but there's still some fear involved with regards to the decisions, or maybe even this is signifying like your guides are guiding you through your dreams and your dream state. And we'll get Oracle to see how you overcome this overwhelming feeling. Let's start the Oracle off with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 1, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Archangel Jophiel, I like it. Archangel Jophiel deals with joy, bringing joy and happiness into your life. She can do all the things that any of the archangels can do, but her focus is joy. So if you feel like you need a little more joy, or you'd like to focus on joy, she's coming into your reading and offering her assistance. All you have to do is call out to her and she will be there for you. So she'll be there to help bring in those joys and help you to see them when they come in. Now, let's get Moonology. We're going to start with the Ten of Wands. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Advice and guidance, please, on how they overcome this overwhelming energy in the Ten of Wands. You and your loved ones are safe. Okay. So focus on that. As you're overwhelmed by the situations in the world, by the situations in your life, the things going on around you, make sure that you focus on the fact that you and your loved ones are safe. So even when it feels overwhelming, you're protected and safe, and it's okay. That will probably help you feel a little less overwhelmed. Now, the Moon. Purity, I like it. So this purity is a very, it's a very pure energy. I feel like your guides are bringing in some messages for you while you're sleeping that are in a very pure form, so almost like instinctual messages. And also, I feel like you're being told to lean towards purity. Whatever decision you're making, lean towards whatever side makes you feel like it's the pure energy that you desire. Now, let's also, I want to see the Six of Wands. With regards to this victory, what is there for the Six of Wands here? Resistance. Okay, that resistance is about like standing in your power. And I feel like you are standing in your power, like you're rising again and again and again. And you have all of this life energy that you're bringing with you. You are successful, or at the very least, you are bound for success, and your resistance is just not gonna quit until you get there. Now, let's see the Ace of Coins with spellcasting. What is there for this new beginning in the material realm? Talent. So whatever this new beginning is, it's related to your talent in some way. I know she's dancing. It doesn't have to be dancing. Whatever talent you have, it's going to tie into this new beginning that brings abundance or additional resources into your realm. Now, Transparent Tarot, which was a yes to whatever you asked, there may be a shift in perspective needed. There may be some rest that's needed before you get there. But it does appear the answer is yes. And passion has something to do with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 2 with the green jade. The properties of green jade are prosperity, abundance, and nobility. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's start by taking a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. We start with the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands talks about fighting, controversial energy, dealing with controversy, that sort of thing. Next, we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands represents the energy of falling in love. It is passion meets emotion and the whirlwind. It can be a little bit overwhelming, but it's also not a negative energy. Next, we have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups talks about peaceful home energy. It can also represent moving, but it's got a very peaceful energy to it. Next, we have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords talks about worrying. Worrying about situations in your home life, your work life, whatever. It is kind of a wasted energy where your energy is focused on some worry about what could happen or what might happen that has not manifested yet. Next, we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess talks about intuition, trusting your intuition, trusting your gut instincts, listening to the messages coming in through your guides, connecting with your higher self and your magic. And then topping everything off, we have the Lovers. The Lovers talks about a soul connection, typically soulmates, but doesn't have to be. And with the Lovers, oftentimes they're romantic. Now, this could be a romantic soulmate coming in, or maybe you asking about a romantic soulmate. But either way, we're going to look at this for the yes or no quality. And we do have those double fives in there that talk about worrying and fighting and whatnot. Maybe you're worrying about fighting with your soulmate or something like that. But the fives don't overpower the Priestess, the Lovers, the Ten of Cups, even the Knight of Wands. Even though it's overwhelming, it's still very positive energy. So it looks like the answer to your question here is yes. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let me get those shuffled together. Okay, here we go. Queen of Cups, that talks about emotional depth, being able to process deeper emotional connections and deeper emotions in general. It could represent your energy, or it could be someone you're dealing with. We got another 5, the 5 of Coins, that talks about fear. Fear with regards to poverty and fear with regards to loneliness. The 4 of Swords, that talks about needing some rest, needing to take care of your body, needing to pay attention to yourself and give yourself a break when you need one. And then the 7 of Cups, that talks about having tons of options and needing to choose what's right for you. Typically, there's like some good options and some bad options in the cups, but in this deck, it's just light, different colors of light in the cups. So none of them are really bad choices, the options that are in front of you. You just have to pick what's the best option for you. Now, let's bring in Oracle for everything. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 2, please. Whatever's in there, best benefit. Silence your thoughts. All right, I feel like you guys need some meditation. Obviously, she looks like she's meditating in the cards. Like, take a minute, quiet those thoughts, quiet the fears, quiet the anger. If you're arguing with someone, the worrying, give yourself a minute. Like, quiet down all that noise going on so you can hear your higher self and deal with what you need to deal with. Now, let's see the 5 of Coins here. What is there in the 5 of Coins for group number 2? Balance spirituality and practicality, for sure. Do you want to manifest abundance? Great. Do all the spiritual side of things, but also pay attention. Don't use money in a way that's irresponsible for your circumstance. You've got to find the healthy balance with regards to all the different aspects of your life. That's why we're here. We're learning. No matter how old we are, we're still learning things. So don't let fear with regards to money overwhelm you. That creates a manifestation block or a money block on the spiritual side of things. but then also don't just, take what money you would spend for rent and, do something crazy with it. Like, you've got to balance the spiritual and the practical, keeping everything, kind of in a harmonious level of balance. Now, let's see. We're going to do Queen of the Moon for the Four of Swords. What is there for this Four of Swords with regards to this rest, please? Power. Yeah, no, that's the thing. If you give yourself rest, you rise in your power. So you don't have to be pushing all the time. You don't have to be running and pushing and going and going and going. You can take a break. You can give yourself some rest. It's going to be okay. When you rise again, you will rise in your power. So it's fabulous. Now, the Seven of Cups, all these options for you. Ooh, the masculine. The masculine talks about you being in charge of your realm, you having that masculine lunar god energy, and you taking action, doing what you need to. You have all these options. You got to choose one. That is the masculine energy. Choose one and go for it. Take the action. Move forward. It is time to move forward with regards to the option, but that doesn't mean you have to push yourself to the brink of exhaustion. Okay, there's balance. I feel like there's a balance energy. You even got the yin yang symbol in the very center of your transparent tarot. There needs to be balance here, and it's not easy. You gotta work at it. Let's see what there is to add to the Queen of Cups. This deeper emotional processing. Boundaries. Okay. So you have the capacity for dealing with deeper emotional situations. To protect yourself, you need good boundaries. Make sure that when people walk through your boundaries, you check that energy and you say, hey, no, that was a boundary. You're gonna respect it. It's my boundary. Because just because you can process all the different levels of emotion doesn't mean you have to take emotion or take action or energy from someone that is not resonant with you. So if you've got somebody trampling all over your boundaries, it's time for you to speak up. Now, Transparent Tarot, which was a yes to whatever you asked, you get dreams. So the answer to your question is yes, and your dreams might have something to do with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 3 with the Shungite. The properties of Shungite are connection, relief, and calm. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 3, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no to their questions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay, so we start with the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles talks about being appreciated for your energy, being appreciated for what you do in your work life and the energy you put into it. This could look like a promotion or more customers if you run your own business. Next, we have the Hanged One. The Hanged One can talk about some delays or the need to shift your perspective. Here, it's represented by a chrysalis, so it also has a lot of transformative energy to it. Next, we have the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups talks about wish fulfillment and dreams being granted or coming true. Next, we have the 10 of Pentacles. It's interesting how it sits on the branch of that Hanged One. The 10 of Pentacles talks about abundance coming in, significant abundance. With the way it's sitting on that branch, though, it may be delayed in some way. So coming in, but have to be patient for it. And then topping everything off, we have the 10 of Cups. That talks about a happy, peaceful home life and can represent moving. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, the answer to your question is pretty clearly yes. It may be delayed in some way because that hanging man is in there, but it does look like it's a pretty solid yes. All right, now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ace of Swords. You're starting something. New ideas are coming in that lead to a new beginning for you. And it can be something that is starting, but you have to put your energy in. Like, you have to really make this start. The universe provides the idea and the energy, but you have to choose to start whatever this beginning is. Ten of Swords, there's an ending. Okay, so something is ending. And then there's you working. This is you putting in the work and being rewarded. I feel like this ending's connected to the new beginning. So you know, you're experiencing an ending, but there's a beginning coming in if you choose it. Seven of Wands. You can have what you desire. You have to fight for it, though. The Seven of Wands is all about fighting and putting your energy in and going for your desires. It says you have the higher ground, so you will be successful, but you do have to put that energy in. All right, let's get Oracle for everything. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 3, please. Whatever is in their best benefit. Love, I like it. This doesn't have to be romantic love. It can be platonic love. Love is a compassion energy, and it's the energy that kind of makes everything run, makes everything move forward. You are having love poured out on you by the universe, and need to accept that. And then also it's encouraging you to show love to others, because that is a universal positive energy. Now let's get Moonology on this ending. The Ten of Swords. What is there for the Ten of Swords here? Luck is on your side. So whatever this ending is, for some of you, it's the end of a job. You got the work that came out with it at the same time, even though it's across the Transparent Tarot. So for some of you, this is the end of a job. But whatever it's the end of, luck is on your side. Like, luck is playing a factor here. We're going to go ahead and get Ace of Swords with Moonology as well. These new ideas coming in, this new beginning. It's time to release negativity. Okay. So if you let go of the negative, if you stop focusing on whatever you feel is bad in the ending, and instead focus on luck being on your side, these new ideas are going to come flooding in. Once the negativity is released, the new positive ideas that lead you to a new beginning are going to come flooding in. So release the negativity so you can receive the ideas and options that are being presented by the universe. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon on the Seven of Wands with regards to fighting for what you want. Sovereignty, absolutely. You are in charge of your realm. You are the sovereign in your life. You get to choose where you put your energy. So fight for what you want. Don't waste your energy on something that doesn't matter to you, and make sure you put your energy where it belongs. Now, for the Eight of Coins, action. Action is required with regards to your work. I really feel like a lot of you have had some sort of job issue. You've lost a job, or you're looking at losing a job. Action is required in your work realm in some way. You have to take action here. It's going to work out for your best benefit. As long as you let go of this negativity. You got to release the negativity, focus on the options that are being presented to you, and take action and make whatever move is necessary for you. Now, the Transparent Tarot was a yes to whatever you asked. It has very positive energy. There may be some form of delay involved in it, but very positive energy. What is there to add to the Transparent Tarot, please? Confidence. So the answer to your question is yes, and confidence may have something to do with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 4 with the Amazonite. The properties of Amazonite are luck, abundance, and comfort. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right. So we start with the world. The world talks about completion, completing something significant, completing something important. It can be completing a karmic cycle. Next, we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords talks about challenges, but the good news is those challenges are relatively easily overcome, and they're pretty short-lived, so you get through them pretty quickly. Next, we have the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles talks about making decisions with regards to money, trying to make ends meet, kind of walking the financial tightrope sometimes, figuring out how your money is going to be spent. Next, we have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles talks about planting the seeds for your future abundance. So doing things now that lead to the abundance of later. Next, we have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles talks about ambition, and it normally signifies an opportunity in your realm in the present energy. You have to take action to step into this opportunity, but it is there for you. And then topping everything off, we have the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles talks about abundance coming in. Normally, it's a very significant abundance. With all these pentacles right in a row in the Transparent Tarot, I bet a lot of you are asking about money. But whether or not you asked about money, it looks like the answer to your question is yes. Something completes and it leads to your abundance. So a very positive answer here. There may be some challenges along the way, though. We do have the signifier of challenges with that Knight of Swords, and even the Two of Pentacles with having to figure out what you're going to do about money. But it leads to a very positive energy. So the answer to your question appears to be yes. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Queen of Cups, that talks about emotional maturity, being able to deal with deeper emotional connections and deeper emotions in general. Knight of Swords, that talks about those, like I said, those challenges and you overcoming them relatively quickly, relatively easily. We're going to be able to get oracles specifically on the Knight of Swords here to see what there is to help. Temperance, that talks about a balance of both passion and emotion. And the Five of Cups, that talks about looking at your losses, looking at what you feel should have been yours, and not focusing on what you have to be thankful for. So make sure that you shift that perspective to gratitude, because it's going to help as you move forward. Now let's get oracles, starting with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 4, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Be discerning. Okay, so pay attention to your gut. Really listen to your intuition. Be discerning in all the different aspects of your life. Now, we're going to use Moonology and start with the Five of Cups, this looking at the losses energy. What is there to help with the Five of Cups? A new start is coming. Don't focus on what loss has happened or what you feel should have been yours. Instead, you've got a new start coming in. Let that be your focus. Focus your energy on this wonderful new beginning that kind of takes you away from that loss focus. The Knight of Swords, please. A time for healing. All right, so whatever challenge it is that you're facing, during the time of challenge, it's a time to heal something. Whether you're healing something in the karmic realm or in your soul, spirit, energy, or if you're healing physically, whatever the challenge is, don't see the challenge as necessarily an obstacle to overcome, but rather a time to heal some energy that needs to be healed. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon for Temperance. What is there for this balance? Oh, it says balance. Okay, so yeah, you need to focus on balance. You've got Temperance talking about a balance between emotion and passion, and then the clarifier is balance. Your guides are very clearly saying, hey, find your balance. Make sure that you are in a stable, balanced energy in your life in all different aspects. Now, the Queen of Cups with these deeper emotions. Change. Okay, so even with the capacity to process really deep emotions and to make deep emotional connections and all of that, there is still change that comes in and kind of shakes things up. You've got some change coming in. It's going to be okay. It's not necessarily a bad change. People hear change and they're like, oh my goodness, what am I going to lose? And that's not it at all. Maybe the change that's coming in is this new start over here. So see the positive side of these changes. Don't just presume that they're negative, because you can actually manifest that. Now, let's see the Transparent Tarot, which was a yes to whatever you asked, whether it was about money or not. You get Justice, which again talks about balance. Balance, balance, balance. Okay, there's a significant balance that's needed. And even with the Two of Pentacles, I said, walking the tightrope, which includes balance. There is a balance energy here that needs to happen. So the answer to your question is yes, balance likely has something to do with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 5 with the Topaz. The properties of Topaz are conviction, drive, and purpose. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now let's start by looking at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay, we start with the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups talks about emotional maturity, being able to make deeper emotional connections, and process deeper emotional situations. Next, we have the Eight of Swords, and the way it's laid out over that queen, the Eight of Swords represents being stuck, feeling like you're stuck. You can see the person stuck between all the swords. With the way it kind of encompasses the upper part of the queen, I feel like something is going on that is making you stuck with regards to your emotions. Next, we have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles talks about work, putting in the work and being rewarded for that work. Next, we have Death. Death talks about the end of something. It's over, it's done. It normally leads to a new beginning, but it's a definite finish ending. And then topping everything off, we have the Three of Swords, which talks about heartbreak. Some situation making you feel heartbroken, some form of heartbreak. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, this is a clear no to whatever you asked, Tarot. The energy of Death and the Eight of Swords and the Three of Swords really overpower the other energies, and it's a pretty solid no to whatever you've asked. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Five of Cups, that talks about looking at the losses, being focused on what you perceive yourself to have lost as opposed to what you have to be thankful for. Three of Swords, that is heartbroken energy. Okay, you guys are definitely experiencing some kind of loss. The World, something is complete, it's finished. So whatever it is that you feel you've lost or that you're heartbroken over, there's something that's finished, which means you will bring in a new beginning as well. Ten of Cups, that talks about peaceful home energy. It can also represent moving. So either you're moving or you should focus on the peace you have in your home life, and bringing peace to your home life to kind of help you deal with all these other energies that are really challenging. Now, let's get Oracle for everything to just kind of bring the advice in. Now, angels, for group number 5, please. Whatever is in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Be free. All right, so whatever you feel you've lost, or whatever has ended, it is probably ending to set you free, to give you freedom. So hopefully that will help dealing with some of the difficult emotions. We're going to start Moonology at that Three of Swords with the heartbreak. What can they do to help ease this feeling? A new romantic cycle begins. So wherever there is heartbreak, we are coming in with a new romantic cycle. This heartbreak is probably related to romance in some way, at least for most of you. And your guides are encouraging you that it ended to make room for something new. Now, the Five of Cups, with regards to whatever the focus of loss is, believe in the impossible. Instead of focusing on what you feel like should have been yours that's not, focus on that you can have whatever it is you desire. Believe in the impossible. Believe that the universe is going to bring the desires of your heart directly to your door. Believing in the impossible is the first step to stepping into the impossible. Now, let's see the Ten of Cups with Queen of the Moon. What is there to add to Queen of the Moon here? To the unexpected. Okay, beautiful. Peaceful home energy or a move coming in some unexpected way. This is a positive, unexpected energy. Let's also see the World. For whatever's complete, you get creation. The creation talks about you manifesting your desires. Whatever's been lost is getting out of the way for something new to come in. And sorry, my dog just came up behind me and just scared the bejesus out of me. Shadow, go lay down. Okay, sorry. Let me refocus. Yeah, no, whatever's ending is ending for the purpose of bringing new energy in. So the new energy coming in is going to be good, and you're creating it with your mind, your manifestation. So this is very positive energy. Now, let's look at the Transparent Tarot. Okay. The answer to your question is no. And Answers comes out to confirm that that is the correct answer. All right, that is all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.